Tagum City is predominantly an agricultural city, having 59% of its land suited for agricultural production. To increase crop production, majority of the farmers overused pesticides and fertilizers, which affected the fertility and productivity of the soil. This unsustainable farming practices also resulted to the decline of the pollinators. On the other hand, local unemployment rate for professionals and fresh graduates are constantly increasing. There are also the problem of limited employment opportunities and high rate of unemployed individuals. This is basically due to job mismatch, employment competition, and unevaluated skill set. These major needs and problems fuel the City Government of Tagum to implement the BeeBLESS Program. This program generally aims to develop the beekeeping industry in the city. This is Tagum City's LGU academic community approach towards food security, livelihood and employment opportunities, and poverty eradication. This program specifically aims to provide beekeeping skills training, capacity development, livelihood support, and the provision of pollination services to the agricultural communities in the city of Tagum. In order to implement the above-mentioned breakthrough program, the City Government of Tagum, through the City Agriculture Office, applied the following strategies and activities. Revive decade-old beekeeping industry. This is through the conceptualization, drafting, and implementation of the Tagum City Beekeeping Industry Roadmap that will serve as a guide in the implementation of the program. The program implementers were able to revive the beekeeping industry in the city that already started way back in the 1990s, but due to unsustainable programs and limited government support, the industry slowly declined and eventually vanished, until its revival in 2016. Establish and transform beekeeping training facility. In order to serve the interests of the public and cater to a large number of beneficiaries, a 2-hectare training facility located at the Botanical Park, Barangay San Agustin, into a functional and operational facility. Conducted off-hour and weekend skills trainings. Training sessions were conducted after office hours, while their hands-on and demonstrations were conducted during weekends, since most of the trainees are working professionals. Institutionalized BEENET as part of their responsibilities as trainees. They are encouraged to render extra time for then essential activities in the apiary. This BEENET were also participated by other government agencies, non-government organizations, and by the academe. Implementation of Adopt a Bee. In order to increase the population of pollinators, colonies of stingless bees were given to recipients for pollination services. The colonies will then be transferred to another recipient after a year. As a result, the issue of food security, environment imbalance, limited livelihood options, lack of employment opportunities, and income generation were slowly but surely addressed. With these strategies, innovations, and activities, the BeeBLESS program was able to increase the population of pollinators from 30 colonies of stingless bees and 10 colonies of Australian honeybees from 2018 to 290 colonies of stingless bees and 35 colonies of Australian honeybees in 2021. Moreover, farmers were given colonies attested that there is indeed an increase of 75% in coconut harvest since bees were introduced in their farms. The facility produced 215 graduates of the beekeeping skills training, and 21 of them already landed work in Australia, Canada, Qatar, and New Zealand with an income ranging 480,000 pesos to 1.2 million pesos annually. The facility is also a certified learning site for agriculture, accredited by the Department of Agriculture, Agricultural Training Institute 11, wherein it will serve as a model for other farms to replicate its best practices and innovations. The site is also open for research collaborations and benchmarking to interested individuals. With the support of the Department of Agriculture, other agencies, and by the local government unit, this noteworthy and exemplary exploits transform into a powerhouse in achieving global food security.